Good morning. Good morning. What's happening, guys? June 17th, Wednesday. The week is flying by. Good to see you all. Jump on. Hey, if you're on the replay, just pop a fist pump in there. Let me know that you're here, or just do an RP or replay or something like that, or even better, share it out. Appreciate you guys. What's going on? Those of you on Instagram and YouTube. I didn't set up the LinkedIn feed today. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. So we just try to paint with a broad brush here sometimes, but I can go live on like 5 different platforms, I think, maybe more. But how much is enough, right? Beautiful day here. Not a cloud in the sky. Well, maybe one, but had a good day yesterday. Good morning, Fred Turner. First one in today. Breaking the tape. Yeah. On your heels is Matt Blood. Good morning, my friend. Good to see you. Aaron Cowley joined us with Astera Design and Build on Instagram. Good morning, my friend. Kevin Hawthorne is here on the YouTube. And Elizabeth Greer from Natchez just rolled in. Watch out, everybody. Good to see you. What's happening? Yeah, had a heck of a day yesterday. Stripped a bunch of siding off, which is way easier than putting it on. And it had to come off because putting a new construction window into an opening that had an old wood window and then a replacement window in. So at some point, someone has to say enough's enough and stop adding stuff, new stuff over old stuff. We busted it back to a new construction window, which looks fantastic. Yeah, the shed looks great, doesn't it? It's I just actually ordered the materials to make the doors. Those doors that I was going to use from the shed that the ones we were given are too narrow. I need a 3-foot door, not a 2-footer. So anyway, A for effort. But so my friend Nate from Richardson's Hardware up there in Patton is going to throw some 2x our way. I've got enough other wood here on site to be able to make the doors. So probably we'll post up in the basement and do that probably tomorrow or Friday. Probably will bleed into the weekend. Good morning, Bubba Hogan. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, buddy. That's not the big 5-0, is it? I don't think it's. I think maybe you're over 50. You gotta be. I don't know. Don't ask somebody their age, right? Good morning, Sherry. Good morning, Jess. Rachel Berlin is here. Good morning, y'all. Bradley Birch. What's happening, buddy? What's good? Yeah. Good to see you guys. Bubba Hogan birthday day. 27 for the 27th time. Something like that. Yeah. 51. So last year was the big year. Yeah. I must have missed the invite to the big 5-0 party. Yeah. So got some couple of windows in yesterday. I ain't as good as I once was. And I'm as good twice. We got 2 in. Damn, them things are heavy. Try to lift a 38, 48 up over your head. So today I think I'm going to take the sash out and feed the frame out through the window and pull it back in and tack it and then put the sash back in, lock it, square it up, plumb it. Bing, bang, boom, Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. And it'll be done. 3 more to do today. But I see trouble on the horizon. I put 2 together. I didn't get them mulled, and I'm not sure I left enough space in between for the flange and the 3.5-inch casing and a little bit of siding between. So I might have to do a little bit of creative reframing today, but would it even be a project if you didn't have to frig around a little bit? Yeah, what would Bubba do on his birthday anyway? I think we were at BJ's and eating Pizookies on my birthday last year. I think you're probably right. That's right. What a better way to celebrate, right? Yeah, so we got 3 out of the 5 windows remaining. Larry, my new neighbor, came up over the hill yesterday and said, hey, I got some staging if you want to use it. And I said, well, damn, Larry, good timing. He's a good dude. Walked me down back, and I asked him, try to figure out where our back property line is. Because when I start whacking trees out there, I don't want to be cutting any of Larry's. And actually found it. And he's made a trail out there, which is pretty cool. So can't wait to show Wendy that. Didn't she do a great job on the shed yesterday? Painted that thing up, black trim on it. So I'm going to make the doors for that. And it was funny when we first looked at the place, first bought it. She's like, that shed's got to go. That shed's got to go. I'm like, hold your horses. Let's strip out the inside and see if we can make something out of it. Because those things aren't cheap, probably $7-8 to buy a new one like that up here from the Amish. And so we stripped out the inside, which is a good time, and got all the mouse-filled insulation stuff out of there. Shop vacked it, cleaned it, bleached it, good to go, and patched up the outside. And got to make the doors, and we'll have ourselves a good shed. So, and we're going to move it up beside the house right behind me. So excited about that. But yeah, good stuff going on here today. Billy, the drywaller, kicked ass yesterday. Did a great job. Got a pretty much first coated. Got to get into the basement today. And he's coming back today. Good drying weather. So he put in a full day yesterday, which was awesome. And so it's coming along. We're hopefully be ready for some primer Friday-ish. I'm guessing Monday, but that's all good. It's all good. It'll be fun stuff. We'll be painting. We got ceilings to do, floors to do. So yeah, things are happening. So anyway, like to get a bunch of stuff done. Good stuff. Haven't seen the rabbit this morning. He's eluded me. That rascally rabbit. Oh, shoot. He's fun. Wendy says we need to build him a house. I don't know about that. I don't mind throwing a little lettuce around, maybe some carrots, but I don't know if I'm building a rabbit house. You know what you get when you do that? You get more rabbits. Shoot. Anyway, guys, we've been talking about building unshakable confidence. And I want to talk today about how leaders build confidence in others, okay? And if you can do that, you kind of catch lightning in a bottle, because if you like to help people, if you can show a little bit of belief in them, I think you're cooking with gas, so to speak. You know, I mean, what's better than becoming more confident yourself? Probably helping somebody else become more confident, right? That's what great leaders do. They don't just build businesses. They don't just build teams. They build people. Okay, think about when somebody took a chance on you, had a little belief in you, maybe back when you were younger, right? Or maybe right now, even after you've gone through something. You know, when people stop believing in themselves, everything changes. So today I want to challenge you with this thought. The true measure of your leadership isn't how confident you are. It's how many confident people you've helped create. That's the true measure, I believe, okay? Because confidence is contagious. So is doubt, right? Decide which seed you're going to plant, right? As a leader, like your words, your expectations, your belief in others can either elevate people or slowly diminish them. Be careful what you say. And your job is not to be the hero, is to create more heroes, all right? Bill Bradley says that leadership is unlocking people's potential to become better. Simple as that, all right? Start believing in people, right? I like saying to sometimes one of the ways that I do that, if somebody's had questioned themselves, I'm like, hey, man, I wouldn't bet against you. I wouldn't bet against you to get that done. And they kind of look at me like, yeah, I wouldn't bet against you. Okay. Think back to someone who changed your life. You know, maybe it was a coach, a teacher, a parent, a mentor, a boss. Okay. Odds are they believed in you before you fully believed in yourself. There's probably somebody like that in your life. And sometimes that's all people need. Someone to borrow belief from until they develop their own, right? Confidence grows in the presence of belief. Okay, so people rise or fall to the expectations placed upon them. All right, so ask yourself, hey, what would it look like if I just showed a little bit of belief in this guy or this girl, right? If you constantly tell your team, I have to do everything myself, nobody can do it as well as I can, they're not ready, eventually they're going to believe it too. But if you say, hey, I trust you, we'll figure it out, or hey, I know you can handle this, or let's figure it out together. But one of the things I used to say is, listen, I know 99% of the time you're going to make the right decision. And if for some reason it's wrong, I'll be right there with you trying to fix it. So don't worry about it. Just go do it. Okay. And they'd be like, oh, okay. I go, I'm on your team. Right. But you got to be careful. You can't be rescuing, okay? Stop rescuing and start coaching. Yeah, that's right, Matt Blood. That's right. I'm one of them. One of the biggest mistakes leaders make is solving every problem. Hey, do this. Hey, go do that. Boom, done. Next issue, right? When you rescue people repeatedly, you unintentionally communicate, I don't think you're capable. I just do it myself. Instead, ask questions like, what do you think we should do here? How would you approach this? What's the next best step? So you're not just solving today's problem, you're building tomorrow's leader. You got to invest in them, guys, right? You got to coach. We're all coaches, okay? And the confidence requires responsibility. People don't become confident by sitting around watching other confident people. They become confident by doing. Remember? Action first, right? Right? So delegate meaningful work. Don't delegate the crap work. Allow ownership. Expect mistakes. Growth requires reps. Create the space for somebody to get the reps. Right? When I coached Ironman triathletes, I didn't carry them across the finish line, right? I coached them. I encouraged them. I prepared them. I went to the race and cheered them on. Ran right beside them sometimes. But ultimately, they have to do the work. I think one Ironman race, spectating coaching day, I ran 18 miles. Just watching the race and supporting everybody and running here and there. Like leadership works the same way, guys. You can't just throw people on your shoulder and carry them. They have to walk on their own. Okay, I've had coaching clients who doubted themselves more than I doubted them, okay? So I saw their potential before they did. Okay? Over time, their confidence caught up with my belief in them. And it's fun to watch. It feels good. And hey, it don't cost nothing, right? To believe in somebody. Okay? You know, a few of you guys have reached out to me saying, hey, man, I'm going live. You kind of got me going, you know, or, hey, I'm starting the business. I took action because of your consistency, okay? My confidence gave them permission to act. I'm like, well, Bob's doing it. I'm going to do it. Hey, I mean, he's not perfect every day. Let's go. I can do the same, okay? And I always share with you guys, and I don't know if Mark watches this or not. Mark used to work with me. Best guy that ever worked for me. And it came a time where he needed to go into a project management role because he was, I don't know, he hit 60 or 61. His shoulder was messed up. He had some sort of a respiratory issue, whatever. I said, Mark, it's time to use your head and not your body anymore, right? You've forgotten more than most of these guys will ever know about construction. And he wasn't confident. He's like, I don't know, man. Yeah, sometimes I'd just rather pick up the tools. Okay. But through coaching and through just perseverance and believing in him, Mark started believing himself. And today he's still doing that job and making way more money than he ever would have and doing great. So I feel good about that. When I think about the victories I've had in coaching and mentoring, those are the stories I think about. Yeah, Mark Bunker's here. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, if like on the CEO side, like if your business depends entirely on your confidence, it'll never scale. Like I'm super confident we could take this thing to 10 million. Yeah, right. Okay, but real CEOs create confidence throughout the organization. They empower others to make decisions. They trust people. They coach instead of controlling. Good morning, Lee Frisbee. That's how businesses grow, guys. You got to have confident people around you, and they don't just show up confident unless you catch lightning in a bottle, okay? We have to pour in. We have to develop that, okay? That's why the accountability is so powerful, like inside the Edge Live or here during the Live 365. Okay, it's not about catching somebody doing something wrong. You did that wrong. No, it's about helping them develop enough consistency that they begin trusting themselves. Okay. All right, Nazmul. Tell me how to pronounce that. Good to see you. Appreciate the comments. As a coach, my greatest gift isn't advice. Okay. Who am I if I think my advice is all that in a bag of chips, right? It's belief. Okay. I try to breathe belief into people. Okay. Try to build leaders. Okay. I help people see possibilities they couldn't see on their own. Just kind of lighten up the path in front of them. All right. I view that as like, if was a saying, find your uniqueness and exploit it in the service of others. There you go. If somebody asks you what I do, that's what I do. Who believed in you before you believed in yourself? I bet it was somebody. I bet you can think back. Maybe it was in high school or college or early on in your career or work life or whatever. Who believed in you before you believed in yourself? Now, here's a question. Who needs that kind of belief from you today? Whoa, right? Who in your life that if you had and showed some belief in, it would might change their life, you know? My mommy. There you go. Same. Yeah. And, text that person today. Text them right after the live. Just offer some encouragement. Hey, man, I see you. I see what you're doing. I love it. You're doing good things. Keep it up. Whatever. I do a lot of that. Think about who had the biggest positive impact on your confidence growing up. Don't worry about those that didn't, right? I mean, are you guys building confidence in your team or dependency? Is it like, we got to call Lee and find out what we do here? Or Lee worked with me and Lee coached me and Lee empowered me to make this decision on my own. And I know if it's the wrong one, Lee's going to be right there helping me fix it. And then the next time I'll make the right decision. But I got the runway to screw up if that has to happen. And I don't lose my job, right? Like, when was the last time you intentionally encouraged someone? You don't know what people are dealing with. You don't know what people have going on. What kind of mountain they're climbing. There you go. There's that mountain. It's been a while. You don't know what people have going on. What one little bit of encouragement could do and change somebody's life, okay? So who in your life needs you to believe in them right now? And what's it look like for them if you do? People often borrow belief before they build belief, guys, okay? So be the person they borrow it from. And great leaders don't create followers. They create other leaders. That's what we try to do here. There you go, Lee. Happy birthday to Bubba for you guys that are just joining us. 51. Yeah. And don't micromanage, right? Micromanagement shrinks confidence. Ownership, allowing people to own things, expands it. Say it louder for those in the back. For sure. Yeah. Be careful with your words too. Like, what you say can very easily become someone's inner voice. I know Bubba never would, but if Bubba said, "Oh, you'll never make it," whatever, that's what you're going to hear. That goes on rewind. Yeah. Leadership isn't about being needed, guys. It's about making yourself less needed over time. And you do that by injecting confidence in everybody else through belief. Hey, man, I believe in you. I see you. I see what you're doing. Here's a few ways to build confidence in others, okay? Then I'll let you guys go. Like you have to stay, right? Recognize effort, not just outcomes. Recognize the effort. Billy left here yesterday, and the last thing I said to him, I said, "Hey, man," he turned around. I said, "Appreciate all your hard work." How often do you think someone says that to Billy, the drywaller? Probably not very often. It's more like, "When you going to be done?" Not to mention I was hanging off the side of the house all day while he was inside drywalling, okay? But dude's literally the cleanest drywaller dude I've ever seen. Like, there's not one mud pie on the floor, on the ram board, nothing. You wouldn't even know he mudded yesterday if not for the mud on the walls. I don't know how he does it. I'd have it all over me. Wendy painted all day, came in here and looked all maroon colored and black paint. Right? Been through it. So recognize effort, not just outcomes, not when you're going to be done. Give people meaningful responsibility, not just, delegate the $10 tasks. Well, that's even kind of demeaning, isn't it? Get rid of the $10 tasks. Who's doing a task for $10? Right? Give meaningful responsibility. That's how people grow. Ask questions instead of giving answers. Hey, well, hey, Bob, how do you want to handle this? Well, how would you handle it? What do you think is the best route to take? Boom. I routinely ask these guys that have worked here all of that. What do you think we should do? What would you do if it was your house? Okay. How about celebrating progress publicly? Right? A neighbor was here yesterday, brought him right in, introduced him to Billy. Billy's doing a great job. Larry, this is Billy. Billy, this is Larry. How do you think Billy felt? Probably pretty good. That's not lip service. I wanted to. I'm like, hey, you got to meet Billy. Okay. How about reminding people of past wins? If you find someone that's doubting themselves, Mark's a little bit down, just, hey, Mark, all right, I can't get I haven't been able to get a large project. Hey, remember that $1 million job you had last year? Went pretty well. You guys smoked it. Oh, yeah, I am capable, right? So, challenge for you guys as we go out the door here today. Intentionally encourage one person today. Just intentionally encourage one person, whether it's by sending a text, making a call, checking in with somebody. Something as simple as, hey, man, I was thinking of you. I see your posts. Doing great. I say that to Jess all the time. Hey, I see your stuff. It's awesome. Let's go. Keep going. Sometimes who knows? Jess might have been thinking at the time, I don't know if anybody's watching this shit. Right? I just say that. I'm like, oh, you don't know until somebody believes in you. Okay. Maybe tell an employee what they're doing well. Tell your child, tell your kid that you believe in them, right? Good morning, Roy. How are you? Tell your spouse you see their growth. What would happen if you told your spouse you see their growth? Pretty neat. You never know how much confidence your words can unlock. All right. So pay attention, right? There's Jess. How you doing, kid? Ralph Waldo Emerson said that our chief want in life is somebody who will make us do what we can. There you go. Dustin, leading with the apology. I'm late. I'm sorry. Hey, Bill, didn't even know you were here. Good to see you, buddy. Have a great day. Yeah, our chief want in life is someone who will make us do what we can, right? Just somebody to light the path, somebody to light us on fire a little bit. Then I get a DM telling me how much that one post impacted them. Makes it completely worth it. Yeah, absolutely. Happy birthday to Bubba. Yeah, Bill Gustafson. Good to see you. Yeah, got to do that today. Talk someone up. Yeah, do it intentionally and mean it, right? And like I said, it's not lip service. We mean it. It's good stuff. The world needs more of it. The world needs more of it. Yeah, Jess, that's great. People shoot you a message. It just makes all the difference. So you better make that a phone call, not a text of telling a spouse you see their growth. Oh, shoot. I'll try that next. See what happens. Leading from the back with a flashlight. That's right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's fun, guys. Try it. It's like I said, it don't cost nothing. Okay, it doesn't cost a cent to make somebody else feel good. All right, and in a way, it can be kind of selfish a little bit because it probably make you feel good. All right, so all right, we dropped the tough guy act today and got all warm and fuzzy, but oh well, there you have it. I hope it lands the way it was intended. I hope you guys have a fantastic day today. You guys on Instagram and YouTube, thank you for watching. Nunez Vineyard Management. Good morning, Mike. Good to see you. Aaron Callie over there. Guys, if you're in the Edge Live, the call we had last night was great. Talking about being the bottleneck. Went deep on that. I posted the call recording in the group on the app today, so you have access to that. And our next call is next Tuesday at 5 p.m. That's our third call for June. 5 Tuesdays in June. Come on, man. Let's go already. So this next call will be our office hours call. So if you're not part of the Edge Live, check it out. I won't beat you over the head with it today, but we'd love to have you in the group. You won't regret it. Try it for a month. Yeah, you won't be disappointed. Thanks, Mark. I appreciate it. It's good to see you and Michelle on the call last night. Bubba was in there. Yeah, Jess was in there. We had Roy in there, and even Zach stopped by for a little bit, which was great to see him. So lots of good discussion. Dean Swanson was in, a couple others. So and some just kind of listening and driving. Paul Tarasuk was there. So the community's growing, guys. So get in, and we forgot to announce the bonus thing last night, Bubba. So we'll have to figure that out. Bubba's going to come with some special offers for his event. So Quinn Stoneworks Landscape, good to see you on Instagram. We're here every day at 8 a.m. So we talk business and personal development, and we have a pretty good time in the chat as well. So stop back and see us tomorrow. Guys, I got some windows to put in, all right? I broke one yesterday, but it was the old one, trying to take it out. I took a bunch of windows out of here. I hadn't broken one, and then bam! Fortunately, it all landed inside, and I heard Wendy go, "You okay?" Yeah, we're fine. We just got a little glass to clean up. It's all good. I mean, is it even a project if you haven't broken a window yet? Right? I've broken something. So anyway, guys, I love you all. I appreciate you. Back here tomorrow, 8 a.m., same time, same station. Share it out if you don't mind. Take care, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Later.